Welcome everyone to the Pantheon. I am Ray, and today we're looking at Lego Guardians of the Galaxy, the Thanos thread. This is a short animation film, 22 minutes, so before you can even be tired of this or bored or looking at your watch, the cartoon's already over. Even when I thought, okay, I might be kind of even a tinge tired, it was done. So it's a great parody of the original movie and a little bit of the sequel. It's the kind of cartoon that not only acknowledges everything from the original MCU film, but it points out the absurdity of the film. The premise not too different from Infinity War. You have an Infinity Stone, but this one's called the Building Stone, which basically whatever your mind could think of, it will build. And considering that it's Lego, this was quite interesting. We make fun of Taserface. We make fun of Yondu and his whistling to his little weapon stick, if you call it. I don't know if you want to call it the arrow. There is a lot of things running with this that makes on the nose parodying of the original film. Whether it's Baby Groot, and Rocket not touch the shiny red button, kind of throwbacks to that, or the opening sequence to Volume 2 with Baby Groot. This has a lot of things going with for it. It stars Will Friedle as the voice of Star-Lord, who's also the voice of Star-Lord in Disney XD. But if you're not a fan of XD, then you might remember him as Terry McManus from Batman Beyond, or even a little further back from Boy Meets World as Eric Matthews. It's about if you summarize it in the most briefest terms, the team has to run away from the Ravagers led by Yondu and Thanos' team, which is led by Ronan the Accuser. And they have what you would call, I guess the equivalency would be the Infinity Stone, the Reality Stone, but in this case, it's the Lego block called the Build Stone. Whatever they can think of, you can create. And it is a race against all authorities. And the idea is to get this building stone, to the Avengers. And they have to outrun and outmaneuver and outthink everyone else. It kind of reminded me a little bit of Smokey and the Bandit, when you got to have a very fast vehicle and do a crazy amount of stunt driving to escape the law. This one, Star-Lord has to escape both Yondu's men as well as Ronan the Accuser and his men, who's led by Thanos. And it's a fun 22-minute ride. You can find it on Netflix. It's quite enjoyable. But to get to more of what we're discussing, let's talk to my partner Evie and get his thoughts.
It was really funny.
Mhm.
It was really funny, and how they're just chasing each other around for, I guess, a red build brick or something.
Yeah, the
The build,
the
they
building
call it.
brick. Yeah.
Yeah, building brick, and they're just chasing each other. It's a good, cute comical film, definitely. What was your idea of it?
Well, it's definitely a parody of itself. It's a parody.
Yeah,
Like if you saw what we obviously seen Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's a parody of the like one of the stones, Infinity
yeah.
Stones, and
Hmm.
it's a parody of itself. So like it really is a swashbuckling, like it's spoofing itself, like
No,
with
for sure.
on every level. So if you've seen the movie, you'll get all the jokes because they just make fun of themselves
Yeah, that's it.
on an animated thing, and like even with the whole thing with Groot and baby Groot and
Hmm.
Rocket, like how Rocket would tell you, don't touch the button, don't do,
Yeah,
it's like it's all there. So all the machinations of what makes it so unique and with this ragtag of like misfits,
exactly,
it's all there.
exactly.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this.
Hmm.
So what did you make of like did you get any did you pick up any jokes from this that referenced the movie itself, the original film?
Um, wow, there was just so much.
Mhm.
Um, when something happened, it was just they would just fight each other. Say something, and it's like, I gotta go.
Mhm.
I'm gonna get you, or
Mhm.
I am Groot all the time. That
Yeah.
that kind of made me laugh. So they kind of parodied
Mhm.
um, uh, each other that way. Down to, I guess, what's his name? Ronan.
Oh, Ronan the Accuser. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He was pretty funny. With it with his comics and stuff. What was your the idea?
Oh, I like to make fun of his title, the Accuser. Like, what does it mean? Why are you called the Accuser? And
Yeah,
like they actually the things that are like just sort of silly about the whole thing,
yeah,
about Will and just how he drives, you
mhm,
know, um, and how Yondu always wants to eat him. Like
yeah,
that
exactly.
was his threat in the movie too. Like he's
Yeah,
starting to eat him. So like
all the
they
time.
really play up on all the little nuances about like all the things that you was in the film.
Hmm.
So it was very fun, and
Oh,
uh, and the animation. It's considering it's Lego. It's really good. Like
yeah,
it's
well
really
done.
exciting, and it's a short film. Like it's super short.
Like half an hour.
Yeah, I was expecting like a movie. I'm like, no, this is not a full a feature. Like this is like half an hour, and so like
Hmm.
it goes like that. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah.
With this one, I agree. Like with the writers and the director Corey Allen, who directed this, these are all like Corey. In the last 5 years, all he's directed is just Lego movies.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
so like we're gonna be reviewing Lego Black Panther very soon.
Hmm.
So that's one of the things he's directed to. So like we're gonna be enjoying what's to come in
Oh,
terms of
for
the
sure.
and what's coming out there. So it's in that sense it's nice. And the writers are all right. They're writers for animations. They do like they're the writers who've done like other Lego movies as well
Right.
as like for the Wii games like the Superhero Squad. They did
Hmm.
the for the video games as well as the cartoons. So that flavor of like that understanding that genre and making fun of
Yep.
it and parodying, we're gonna get that and have a really good laugh of what's there because they understand the content. So
Yeah, exactly. What was the most funny joke that you found? Or
I, oh, for me, it was. I think it's that the brick with Groot and Rocket. Like when Groot became the Hulk in this one,
yeah,
and it's because it's just like like whenever Rocket says "Don't touch the red button," or "Don't touch that," Baby Groot would go after it. So it's like Abbott and Costello kind of like it's that the plant's gonna disobey it and just do something like wrong. So
oh, sure.
it's the
Okay,
it's the anticipation of that. That was my favorite part of it. Yeah, for sure.
cool,
Yeah. All right.
cool.
Oh, okay. Well, that's it. We'll be back next week with a brand new show, and this is our kind of like a semi companion piece to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume One. So, anyways, I'm Ray.
I'm happy.
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.